Hey everybody, it's me, Vandilia1998 here again, and I'm here to announce my 200 subscriber special. That's right people, I now have 200 subscribers. Or probably more by the time I get this video put up, because I'm a procrastinator. Anyways, we're gonna roll to these videos for now. So, I hope you all enjoy the Pride of the Horde, the Tnomal Diaries, and hopefully, in 300 more subscribers, I will be making that Ustream video. So, for now, I'll see you next time.
Some things you do for fame. Some things you do for money. While some things you do for the power of love and romance. But for everything else, you just do it for pride.
The wily, cunning goblins of Kazan have lived in relative peace for generations. Though some of their race sided with the marauding orcs during the Second War, most goblins have remained neutral throughout the various conflicts between the Alliance and Horde. Ruled over by corrupt yet highly affluent trade princes, the goblins created a virtual paradise for themselves throughout the islands of the South Seas. Their ingenious feats of engineering and vast trade fleets helped make their island capital of Kazan one of the great technological wonders of the world. But now, as the elements themselves rise up in anger across the world, the goblins' mechanical paradise will be put to the test. For very soon, fate will force them to choose sides in a conflict that will shape the very history of the world.
My name is Tnomal, and I am a goblin. Not just any goblin, a goblin rogue. With my 2 daggers by my side, and my Julian stamina, I could do most anything I pleased. But today was the day everything changed.
Yes? What do you want?
I was in the headquarters of Prince Gallilax that day, and I was told to deliver a package. Little did I know that package delivery would change my life forever. I left the headquarters that day and ran, or more like strolled, over to my target.
Quickly! Quickly!
I handed him the package. Watched him open it.
Hit the road!
And laughed when it blew up in his face. He was very forgiving, and gave me 2 new assignments. I was to kill some worms that were eating our ore. Apparently without ore, that'd be very bad for business. To reward me, he would give me an upgrade to my equipment. I was also to knock some sense into some trolls that we had working for us. Apparently back in the day, we used to work for the trolls, but mining their ore, which is now our ore, made us smarter. So
On your way.
we overthrew them, and now they work for mining it for us. Why is knocking them smarter? Oh well, but making trolls work for us is no big deal, really. I mean, it's not like we're gonna have to work side by side with them in the future. At least that's what I thought in the present time. Chasmite ore. Very valuable to us goblins. Apparently once to the trolls too. Defiant. But no time for whipping trolls into shape. I had worms to kill. Because profits are very important to us goblins. We're like Ferengis in that way. What's a Ferengi, you say? I have no idea. I decided to zap a troll, just because he was sitting there. And I continued on my quest to kill worms. It is my sinister strike to sinisterly strike them. And continued. Us rogues are special. Because we're the only ones who can hold two weapons. Well, except for certain warriors. Those are big two-handed weapons they can hold. Very hard to hide. Unlike my small little daggers. Patient as I was, I slowly killed him. I grew in knowledge and gathered some stuff off the dead bodies of the worms. They did not attack me until I attacked them first. It was very foolish on their parts. I ignored these worms because I had trolls to zap. Get back to work, you lazy bums, I told him. He was dancing. He was a bad dancer. This guy was sleeping. I continue looking for trolls to zap. I found one. Stop sleeping and dancing, I told him. And they listened to me. I've been contacted by people, but I didn't want to talk to people. So I ignored them. Stupid trolls. I ignored that dancing guy. Because he's a pretty good dancer. I studied our drill. I decided to wake up the sleeping guy instead. my job intact, I went up. The mountain to hide to my hobgoblin friends, or brutes, and decided to go back to headquarters.
Don't waste my time.
I told the foreman that I had done my duty. He was very happy, and gave me a new
Careful
vest.
out there.
I was to deliver some cola to an old friend. First, I traded my new vest. I believed I looked very stylish back then in my new digs.
Go, go.
Apparently, I was to train using eviscerate.
Move it.
Didn't know at the time, but
Don't
that
waste my
would be
time.
a very useful skill I would learn in the future.
On your way.
Apparently she was my trainer, and I stuck to her soon enough. There was some priest just throwing skills on everybody, but I had things to worry about, like my
I get
mission.
no respect around here.
Nope. I gave her the cola, which apparently gives us goblins. The skill will be smarter. A lot of goblins were around that day.
Yeah? What do you want?
Apparently,
Be careful
I was
out
to pick up 3 of my friends and go a riding with them. I saw the car in the distance. I turned my keys, and went on a riding spree. I'd never driven before, so I was a little bad at driving at first. Oh heck, I sucked at driving. I tried to jump over a swimming pool. But water and cars do not mix. So I decided to go back and get my car. Well, as I know, at the time, with my magical key, I could summon the car from anywhere. So, I'm gonna pick up my first friend again. Izzy. Fun that I couldn't go around around the umbrellas either. So now I went down the Goblin Highway. Ran over some people. I pumped the gas. Picked up my next friend. The big guy. I had one more friend to pick up that day, and luckily they were all close together. I ran over some goblins, as you see, but hey, they shouldn't have been in my way. Lost my friends for a while, but they jumped back in. I want to brag that I have friends. Cause a lot of goblins don't, apparently, I guess. I decided to get some new pants. Cause my old ones were, you know, a little bad. Apparently, some coach wanted me to try out for his team. But first, I had to run my car into the building. I was to get some money.
Big shot, huh?
Sassy, my girlfriend. Why I was ever her girlfriend,
Don't try anything stupid.
I will never know.
What a movie they'd make. It's Minkus in Love. Watch what happens when 48 pounds of nearsighted geek meets 10 pounds of hair from a parallel universe.
I think people who judge other people by their outward appearances are shallow and ignorant and will have much to answer for in their next life.
Well, that may be the way it works on Remulac, but here on Earth, you're a nerd, you pay.
But anyway, she wanted me to get new clothes for a big party people were throwing in my honor. Hopped in my car again. And raced down the highway. I decided to get off the road and went off-roading. And found the coach. That's right, ran somebody over. Apparently, I had to fix the football suits before I could wear them.
Hit the road.
What am I, a mechanic?
You're all lazy. Get back to work. Especially you.
That was our boss, the trade prince. But I ignored him. Why, I ran more people over. Why? Because it was fun. Running your fellow goblins over is always fun. Nobody ever ran me over because, well, I was special. At least that's what I thought. But soon I was to find out I wasn't that special at all. me and my gang were to also teach him a lesson to few people. Apparently, some got to him before we could. But while they were fighting, I managed to get replacements. After he was killed, I got another part, and he magically came back to life again. I didn't question it. I just attacked him so I could kill him myself. I would have to ask somebody someday how people came back to life. It was very confusing. So I went on to find my next target, the kill. I had no idea why I was to kill these people, but back then I never asked questions that much. I just did my job. And did it well. Because got paid for it. Because in Goblins, payments and money, all that matters. I tried to get to my next target, but he was behind a pipe. So I decided to go exploring instead. Soon I realized walking was for chumps, so I hopped in my car again. Went around, only to find out that I had gone the wrong way. So I turned around. And went backwards. Now wanting to kill this guy even more, for wasting my time. I decided to see if my car could jump over the pipe, but sadly, it could not. So I tried to go up the highway. And jump off. Only to jump off. And some water again. I don't know what it was about cars and water in me, but we did not have a good relationship. I was contacted again, but I was too angry to talk at the moment. So I muted the call and tried to find out how to get over to the guy to kill him. While I was looking, I found some more replacement parts. Huh. Looked around, tried to get contact with some people. but nobody was.
Is that you? What are you doing away from headquarters? Get back to work.
No one was there. The trade prince was yelling at me again. Just one of these days, I would so love to kick his butt. But for now, I have people to kill. And some research to do. I did some research about local groups, gangs. Maybe they could help me in the future. Who knows? After all, a team is better than an individual. I quickly moved on. And decided to jump.
What's this I hear about a party? I wasn't invited.
The trade princer like to talk a lot. I admired the landscape for a while. To figure out way to my target. I decided to, this time, walk up the highway. My driving skills were less than desirable. I jumped off the road, walked around. And I jumped for it. Grab my target, a big oaf.
Not ready. I don't have enough energy. Hey, that's too far away.
Dared to kick me back. So I just sinister striked him.
I can't attack that.
Until he was dead.
Yo.
Everybody wanted me to join their gang, but I knew I had to wait for the right opportunity
What?
and the right gang. I took out my last target. I was mad now that I had to walk to her. And for my last replacement part. Next, I went to the bank to withdraw my money. I bother waiting in line because lines are for chumps.
Yeah, what do you want?
Even the bank lady told everyone that I was to be the next trade prince.
See you around, friend.
I laughed in the face of the commoners. And then I strolled on out of there. This one gang's name got my attention. Don't know what it was. So I decided to ask them about their name. It seemed very intriguing. I got a little lost. Take a little rest. And climb on people's furniture. The guy contacted me back. And I knew that this gang sounded interesting. I contacted the representative again to ask him some questions about the gang.
It's the motions for everyone. If the Sharks beat the Buccaneers.
I looked around the courtyard for a while.
You're all lazy. Get back to work. Especially you.
Oh, how I wanted to teach that guy a lesson. But first, I needed some backup. So I asked if I could join their gang. And I was accepted.
Get back to work.
Some goblins do things for fame, others do things for money, some even for romance. But from now on, everything I did for pride. And my world would never be the same again.